What's up, YouTube, man? GL Dub Crew. I'm back with another one, man. Back with another video. Now, listen, man. This is gonna be about voice tone. I'm a little conscious of it right now, so that's why I sound a little bit more, seductive right now. Maybe not. Maybe when I listen back, I'm gonna be like, man, you still sound. But I know when I'm making these videos and I watch the videos back, I'll be like, damn, your voice is really off. Ungrounded and things of that nature. But we're gonna get that together in this video right here. So y'all sit tight, grab y'all popcorn, grab y'all drinks, you know what I'm saying? And let's actually get into a little thing that I like to call TFE. Remember those letters, TFE? We're going to be using that for the rest of the year to work on our voice tone. You know what I'm saying? So if you want your voice to hit different with fine women, because I'm sure when y'all are around that fat chick in your class that got glasses, y'all are just being yourself. Y'all got hey, your hair is fucking, you let your hair down. You might burp, you might stretch, you might fart. You just you don't give a fuck. But as soon as you get around a chick that's halfway decent, that's when you're going to get to stuttering, moving funny, or just being outright weird or acting like, I don't know what to say. All of this is going to help. You got to think in three layers, right? Now, here comes the TFE, right? I want y'all to think in three layers, right? Tone, flow, and emotional pull, right? These is going to be the themes for the rest of the year. We talk about voice tonality, and how to really get up under this problem, because it's just an issue. Because as soon as you start talking, it's like your brain goes unconscious, or you go unconscious, and you unconsciously or subconsciously will communicate weakness. You know what I mean? Like whenever you gotta seek approval or look for validation, which society breeds people to do, you will naturally lose that authoritative masculine voice. Um, so we're gonna break down some training. So it's not just sound good, but sounds like you've already won, right? So that's what you really want to do when you're talking to fine shit, right? I want y'all to visualize and think about the last five women you've approached, or even text, because also I would argue how you think even during the texting phase. I mean, all of this matters. It's all one flow. Even your creative and your sexual energy, everything's about being grounded. But let's keep going. So number one is tone, right? You want your tone to be deep, relaxed, and controlled. The sexiest voice is anchored, not rushed, right? You heard it just now. You hear it now. You hear it now. I also think it has to do with childhood trauma. I'm gonna just say this real quick. If you were raised by like around women, it's a good chance that women don't really respect or care what men got to say. So you felt underheard. You know what I'm saying? Being around too many women could make you feel underheard if you've been around women a lot. That's why a lot of my friends would know when I was around them, I would always be quiet. I'll quiet a lot. You know what I'm saying? Quiet. People do that because they don't want to say the wrong thing, right? Now imagine me 10 years later with a YouTube channel, right? And I just talk in circles and shit. But that's good practice. You got to start somewhere. Go approach 15 women a day. But the sexiest voice is anchored, not rushed. So, first bullet point would be breathe from your diaphragm. Put your hands on your stomach. Always put my thumb in my belly button, and then put my four fingers right up under that. So you see that naturally made me take that deep breath, and I spreaded my legs a little bit more like a triangle just now, and I wasn't even consciously doing that. It just you take up more space, and you become heavier, more grounded. Put your hands on your stomach. Breathe in so your hands move out, not your chest. This gives natural base. or bass. I don't know how to say that. It's not bass, it's bass. Bass. I used to always call that bass. Maybe it is bass. I don't know. Bass. 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 So most people got everything but bass, right? They got like we're instruments. So like a flute hitting a high note is obviously feminine, right? That's why when you hitting that shit, she's screaming like a motherfucker, because she gotta hit them high notes. She's actually being feminine right now, right? But then you also like shut up, you know what I'm saying? Because you on your masculine, you on your wild and cranky shit. But what number two, lower your pitch naturally by relaxing your throat, not forcing it deeper. Force deep sounds fake. You also want to hum daily for 3 to 5 minutes, especially in the morning, to vibrate your vocal cords into warmth. I try to hum as often as possible. Like I'll throw on some crisp, some sea breezy shit, like no cap. Because my mind, I remember a lot of his songs from the past. So I'll just either go on like YouTube or somewhere and just let his shit play, or I'll listen to some what's his name? Uh so one of them guys from the 80s, I forgot the but anything from the 80s, Luther Vandross, like a bunch of people, is if you hear they beat, the slow beat, and you could just hum that you know what I'm saying? And you could really hear like, damn, I'm not really grounded right now. Cause it'll show right then and there. But it'll also allow you to tune your shit while you keep humming. And you'll naturally end up in that position where you're grounded and warmed up, like a real vocalist. Last but not least, for number one, is practice speaking at 70 to 80% of your max volume. Not loud, not whispering, but smooth confidence. We're going to talk about that in the future. Number two is flow, right? Rhythm and pauses. Fine women read your pauses like punctuation and seduction. So the first bullet point, slow down by 15%. When you think you're talking slow enough, slow it down more. Pause mid-sentence for impact. You might say, you know what? You know what I like most about you? And you pause. Or you know what I like most about you? Pause. 1, 2, 3. Then you say, you don't even have to try. That sounds 10 to 20% times, 10 to 20 times more seductive than if I was like, you know what I like about you most? You don't even have to try. Use up and down pitch movement. You don't have to sound monotone. Think storytelling, not lecture. So when I went to the store, you know, this white guy came out of the store eating nachos off of the floor. And, he asked me if I could help him clean up the nachos off of the ground. And I'm looking at this guy, I'm like, what the So think storytell, don't not lecture. Yo, when beating people over the head. End statements downward in tone. It signals certainty instead of insecurity. Number three, emotional pull. This is number three. NLP and seductive framing. Your voice should make her feel something without you even touching her. All right, that's a different way to frame it, different way to look at it, right? Sometimes that's all this stuff is all about, man. We just have bad perspectives. Because like I said, the way you were raised to see things that ain't really there. Or should never really had been there. But they're just life. That's why you need to sub to the GL Dub fam and get right. This is bigger than YouTube. This is bigger than just some dating coach thing. Imagine you become the boss of Target, the manager of Target, and you're talking to, hey, can you please stop stealing, sir? You're like, hey there, can you stop? Can you put that down? Put that back. Hey, yo, sir, put that back. You know, you want to play with your voice because, you know, like I said, you're an instrument at the end of the day, the beginning and the middle of the day. So, first bullet point, mirror her tone subtly at first, then guide her into your calmer rhythm. The second thing, use sensory words, see, feel, hear, to pull her into your world. So you might say, I can already see you smiling when you hear what I'm about to say. The third bullet point, keep your emotional energy low and grounded. Even when teasing, women feel when you're unshakable, right? Last but not least, practice bedroom tone, right? Bedroom tone. Speak like you're telling her a secret only she gets to hear. You know what I'm saying? That real seductive shit, you know what I'm saying? Um, so a daily drill that's 10 minutes is hum for 2 minutes. That's number one, hum for 2 minutes. Read something slowly for 3 minutes while breathing from your diaphragm. Number three, tell a short story out loud for 3 minutes using pauses and tone drops. Number four, record and replay, adjust passing, pitch. My bad. Adjust pacing, pitch, and emotion. Right. So listen, chat. That's all I got. You know what I'm saying today. Um, listen, you hear my voice going back to bitch made right now. It's cool. It's gonna happen for the next week. You gotta retrain your neurons in your mind to slow the fuck down. Where are we going? We're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest problem, right? You know, the insecurity of, okay, I got the floor now. Am I going to have it this day or that day too? Who cares? Or I got her attention right now. Am I going to have it tomorrow and next month too? Who cares? Because every time you think about the future, you lose the presence. Every time you think about the past, you lose the presence. The devil try to make you think about your past, but he also likes when you are so codependent that you need everything to be right. But life ain't about right and wrong. It's about strong. Like, comment, subscribe. See you on the next video. I'm out.